I've been on vacation this week, and I kick things off by driving to New Albany, Ohio for my cousin's wedding. Okay, here we go. The window's up. Alrighty, 1 o'clock on the dot. Let's see how long of a drive this is. 7 hours and 40 minutes. That's gonna be fun. So that means if I leave right now, I'm not getting there until 8:40 tonight. I hit some bad traffic on the way out, which turned a 7.5-hour drive into a 9-hour drive. But that aside, going to the wedding was a good chance to see some family and relatives that I haven't really seen in a while. It's definitely been over a year for some of them, and you can kind of feel it in the conversations. I know for me, it's hard to know what to talk about when you haven't been around each other in a while. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. My favorite part was definitely getting to hang out with my siblings, though. We got together in Columbus, Ohio, and also went out for brunch the morning before the wedding. I'd say we capitalized on some brief time away from all of my nieces and nephews, which was really good. After all the wedding celebrations were over, I gathered my stuff at the hotel and headed to Bardstown, Kentucky next. That's where my brother and his family lives, and it was another 4-hour drive. I had to pull over and sleep this time. I think a shortage of sleep over the weekend just caught up with me once again. If you haven't noticed from all my previous videos, lack of sleep is definitely a theme and something I still need to work on. Things got pretty crazy in Kentucky though. My nieces and nephews got hyped up on ice cream one night and it resulted in a massive dog pile in the living room. Lots of screaming and laughing that somehow without fail ends with one kid crying. And then another. And then one more. The next day we pulled out our baseball caps and had a catch and then finished the night with a wiffle ball match in the backyard. We only had 6 of us, so my brother and I just played full time in the field and the kids rotated out. It was a really good game actually. I think the final score was like 12-11 or something, so high fives all around. Once again, it was really good to just spend some time with family. For some reason, it always feels like there's never enough time together. We all have different schedules and live in different places, so it's not the easiest thing to hang out. But after taking this trip, I spent some time thinking about how I don't want the value of time together to just be lost on me. It's so easy to get wrapped up in what I'm doing each week that I sometimes feel like I neglect time with my family. Like, I don't want to be someone who is always too busy to get together or who doesn't have time to pick up the phone and talk with my siblings or my nieces and nephews. I'd rather be a person who cares just as much about all of them as I do for myself.
Were you doing it at the same time?
Like a 3-second clip of that.
Don't go too fast though. Wait, let me catch up. I ended up rounding out my vacation with another 3-hour drive from Kentucky to Cincinnati. My friend Dylan was getting ready for a big move, so I just wanted to catch up with him before that happened. We got to hang out for a day or so, and we actually went to a Cincinnati FC soccer game on Wednesday night. I'd never been to an MLS soccer game before, but let me tell you, it was pretty cool. We ended up finding a free parking spot within like 200 or 300 feet of the stadium and got in no problem. We did get to see some goals happen, but in the end, the referee called the teams offside and the game just ended in a tie. It was still really fun though. The stadium looked super cool at dusk and we had a blast just hanging out watching the game. That about wrapped up my trip though. My parents just bought a vacation house in Oakland, Maryland earlier this year, and so I drove there from Cincinnati. It was like a 5.5 hour drive, and it's where I am right now actually. And I just decided to stop here because it was a good halfway point, and I actually was getting sick earlier in the week, and so just kind of needed to stop instead of powering through driving a full 9 hours in one day all the way home.